Hello everyone and welcome to the Lightwork Tarot channel. Today we have a reading about self-care. What self-care do you need? Any insights that universe can give you about your self-care and how you can fix it? So we have 3 piles today. Please pick one of the piles, take a deep breath, and then we will move into the shuffling. All right. Maybe today we will shuffle on camera for each pile. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose the blue and the orange crystal, this is your reading about self-care. So let's first see what 2 cards you got. Wow, how wonderful. You have this very nice purple hue all over your reading. Very spiritual group probably will be. And we have video artist and divine feminine. Please, if you're not a female, don't worry, it's just talking about feminine energy. And we all have feminine and masculine in us, though this is normal. So whatever gender you are, it can apply to you. First what we'll do, we will give you a couple of cards and then we will read them all together. Let's do a time card about some kind of timing. Let's do 3 tarot cards. Okay. You already got a spoiler. And one more. All right, this one wanted to go. Let's also take one of those and one advice card inside. All right, let's turn this card. So we got mirror. Who or what is triggering you? We have divine feminine, and also on the trigger on the mirror card we have this female, very like sexy in a bathing suit, leaning down. We got younger woman, a ladder, climbing towards success, and we got May. Wow, let me give you, wait, I also want to give you one of those cards. Celebration. I think I already know what your reading is about. So we got all of these cards and they all are full of flowers, purple colors. And we also got this younger woman and letter. And the first feeling that I got from this reading, obviously, it's about your divine feminine side. Your divine feminine side really needs nurturing, and your self-care will be highly dependent on you nurturing this side. We also got the card Feed Your Artist, which artistic nature can talk about multiple things. Even if you not feel like you are artistic or into arts or into like creating things, it doesn't matter. Everyone could be an artist of its own life. It just means that you creating anything, whatever it is in your life, and being in the flow and being very creating things, you know, it doesn't mean being an artist. It just means you can create your own life and things in your life. So I also see, because we got mirror and we got actually 2 women here, if you can see, I think your self-care is also wanted us to, as we talk about divine feminine, look into the past a little bit, because we got the younger women and ladder. I think it's climbing towards success and dealing with the relationship with the young women. For some of you, it could be that some younger women is important for your self-care, but for most of you, because we got this mirror card, I think this younger women, or whatever gender you are, this younger person, this younger feminine is you. So because we got a letter, I think universe wants us to look at your progression in life, your younger you, and how you took care of yourself and how you progressed in life since the younger version of you. There is some secret that's hidden in the younger version of you, either that you didn't have enough of something, or you had something good there about self-care, about you caring about yourself, that you need to do again, to replicate again. But it will be two groups. So for one, it's something that's missing, and for one, that's something that you had but now you kind of suck at, and you need to bring it back. And because we got celebration, I think things like being free, feeling very feminine, very flowy, maybe dancing, maybe spending time in nature, maybe doing some kind of practices is very important for you, because I think your divine feminine side is, it changed a lot. Because we got May card, May also can be important for you, could be a sign. You have this tree with this beautiful flowers, and because in May everything is blooming, I think you are very similar to this tree that was blooming all this time, and you need to be very, very nice with yourself and let yourself bloom without any burden of the past. Because we got letter, it says climbing towards success. I think universe wants you to know that you're going the right way. You just need to be a bit more relaxed in your feminine. Let yourself even sometimes be led, maybe by a masculine, maybe by universe, and relax a little bit in this like nice feminine following nature, and also take care of it. And let's see what other cards you got. You got eight of Pentacles, you got the Magician. Yeah, and you got Nine of Wands. Exactly. So I think you are the magician of your own life, and you already have everything you need, but you just feel like you feel kind of defensive, and you feel like sometimes you can't relax. You're very alert. I hear alert for some reason. Sometimes you can be way too serious, you can be way too in, maybe you do work too much. I don't know, I hear like very focused sometimes, and sometimes to be artistic and have fun, and even just have fun, you need to relax a little bit. So your self-care would be highly connected to relaxation, to divine feminine practices, to being more at ease. I hear ease a lot. Maybe you don't have enough of it, because even on the back of this card, it's the back of the card, we have this woman, and she's sitting in the waterfall, very feminine, hair down, surrounded by flowers, and she's very relaxed and she's meditating. And I also think she has sage burning or something like this. So maybe you need to burn some sage, maybe try meditating and relaxing, maybe doing some practices about your feminine side, your womb, if you have one, and things like that. So let's also see what it has. Inner conversations. I speak to myself in a loving ways about my own self. I hold myself in the embrace of compassion as the Divine Mother would hold her child. I'm kind to myself. Exactly. So even here we got a message about Divine Mother, very motherly, very feminine nature. You can imagine speaking to yourself in loving ways, maybe to your younger self, to do the practice where you talk about with your younger self and try to talk about it, to care about it, to forgive it, if you have some trauma there. Kind of like being a mom to your own younger self. That's what I'm hearing. And being kind to yourself. So no negative self-talk. Wow, it's very clear message. So let's give you a couple practical advices. What you can do. It's too much. Let's see what you can do technically. Any advice, universe? What pile one can do? Okay, we got You know better. So you know yourself what it's better for you to do. Follow joy. Wow. We got follow joy right over the celebration. So obviously having fun is very important to you. And let's see what else we got. Connect to divine masculine. Okay, because we got feminine here and masculine here for some of you. It could be connected to your partner or love, because obviously we had feminine here, so you need to balance divine feminine and masculine, or some of you need to be very more follow into the love, more I don't know, kind of more following the divine masculine, you know. Maybe one more card if we need one, or maybe not. Okay, we got feel beautiful. Yeah, it all connects to the same topic, I think. And let's also see what kind of time card you got. You got Wednesday. Make up a balance. Be entirely realistic. So I guess we talked a lot about divine feminine and masculine balance. We also got the numbers. We got 28, 39. This could be also your age. We also got numbers 3 and 4. This could mean something to you, so take it as it resonates. I also really want to give you maybe some message from the universe. Okay. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. So this makes me think that you probably had some kind of trauma in your younger years, as we talked here, but it all can be healed with your love for yourself. You have all the powers, you have all the capability to do it. And I think it was very nice. And also, let me give you some of the charms. We have a heart and we have a leaf. So basically, self-love and nature is your helper here. It was very wonderful reading. I hope you find your divine feminine even more, I don't know, even more blooming next season. And always remember that you are the one who decides how your self-care looks. It's only for you to decide what do you need right now. Please, if you liked this reading, like this video, and I hope I see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, group number 2. This is your reading, and if you chose this pile, the first thing I want to mention, obviously we got a little angel, and today we're talking about self-care, and it's just the initial message that your angels are joining us today. Your guardian angel is here, and we will be helping you all together. So let's see first what 2 cards you got. You got light in the unexpected, number 16. Ooh, that's interesting. And you got variance. Variance. So variance is the card that tells me about this very weird, uncomfortable feeling when you know something is not right, or something doesn't feel right or feels hard. And this different negative weird feelings that we got usually indicate when we have a gap between what our soul wants and what our ego and our 3D one person wants. So you're probably going through a bunch of wobbly, weird, maybe not even easy emotions right now. And also this pile, I think, because it got me a little bit of time to prepare for this pile, because the outside reasons, I think for you, maybe self-care was never something, it never looked easy. You never, like, you feel like maybe you never have time, or you don't know a lot about it, or there's always these things that prevent you from jumping into it right away, or taking care about yourself properly. And you sometimes, maybe you feel like you're going through a lot already, and all these negative emotions can kind of get a hold of you sometimes. So after you feel all of that, you already feel exhausted and feel like you don't have energy or time for any self-care. And the important thing is to be as authentic as possible. So the less wobbly you feel and the more authentic you act, the more energy you will kind of get for yourself to preserve, to then use for yourself. So maybe look into the areas where your energy is leaking into. Maybe someone wanted connections, unwanted people in your life, where you kind of draw yourself thin. So you don't have enough for yourself, enough time, enough energy, enough space. Um, because we also got light in the unexpected, and number 16. So basically 16 and 39, you have two numbers that are important for you. There's also probably some parts of your life that you think are not even that good or not even that helpful for you, but they all happened for you to be more balanced. Although it looked completely different. It looked like it was something bad, but honestly, the universe thinks it will benefit you in the long run. So let's see your other cards. Let's give you 3 tarot cards. Oh, you already got a sneak peek. Sorry about that. And let's give you two advice cards about your self-care, or even 3. Okay, let's leave it like that. Let's give you one Osho card and one of those. Let's put it right here. Okay. We will add more cards as we go. So let's look at this one. You got get grounded. Empath, highly sensitive, connect with nature. Yeah, exactly. The what I was hearing over here, you already were overwhelmed with emotions. So when you have so many emotions and so many worries, you sometimes feel like you're already overwhelmed. You don't want to do anything for yourself, you know? So getting grounded, trying to kind of calm yourself down and separate everyone else's feelings, the 3D life from your inside soul and what it needs. It's very important for you. It's just our confirmation. Let's see. We have innocence. Yeah, I think it's wonderfully. Oh, also look how it's all black and purple. We have 2 colors, so black and purple can mean something to you. We also got numbers 19, 16, 39, as I already said. And we got innocence. And I think this card is talking about making sure you allow yourself to feel. So you allow yourself as a child, you know, the child is very, when child is only growing, it's very authentic when it's with its feelings, you know, it's very authentic, and it's joyful in a way, but at the same time it's very protective of themselves. The children are very, I need that, I want that. So they also take care of their needs very loudly. And that's why they are able to preserve a lot of energy, because they're very authentic. They think something, they express it, they don't hold it back, but then they move on, you know? And they don't stay in this wobbly variance area where they have all this negative build up, and then they feel like they don't want to do anything, and they in this weird wobbly zone. So let's see what cards you got. You got Knight of Swords in reverse, and I think it's you. It's someone who um, could be very rough with their words and emotions, sometimes overwhelmed, and maybe even sharp around the edges and talkative in a way, but at the same time, not really authentic and holding back, and sometimes maybe even snappy to other people, and kind of in this like overwhelming area of their life. And we also got Seven of Wands, which is being this defensive and kind of like also on the edge feeling. And we also got Knight of Pentacles, and I think this is our indicator that for you, slowing down is maybe something that you need. If you can't see a way to your self-care, to you feeling more grounded, if you like, universe, I just can't see it, I'm stressed, then maybe just slowing the life pace a little bit. Maybe just taking days off, or just literally laying in bed sometimes, recharging, because light in the unexpected also indicates with this black card that sometimes you can also get some negative news, negative things happening in your life, but they all happen for you. So with the reason to make your life better, not worse. But if you slow the life pace, then you probably will be able to move forward a little more when your 3D self calms down a little bit. So let's also see what we have. Emotional wisdom. I listen to my emotions. They show me where I can focus my self-love and heal from hurts. I'm empowered by what they share with me. I'm my own self-love warrior. Exactly. What I was saying, feeling your emotions like a child, it's exactly what we were talking about. But at the same time, knowing where to be authentic and don't shove all the negativity inside, feel them, but also know where it's time to move on from them after feeling them. I'm healing. When I'm sad, the whole world reaches out, holds me, and keeps me safe until I heal. I take care to give myself all I need to be whole again. Wow, it's beautiful. It's also very similar to what we were talking about. You are in a healing moment now. You need to slow down a little bit and hold yourself in this place of slow pace to feel your emotions, to go through a little bit of negativity if you have it in your life, and you will heal. Smile with me. I'm happy. When I'm happy, the whole world smiles with me. Other people benefit from my self-love. And after you go through all of that, you can go into smiling more and being more happy, and maybe even then doing a little more of self-care. But you need all to do all of this beforehand. You get there. So let's give you some practical things you can do, like what kind of self-care. I think it's also important. Okay, it says unkind. Wait, it says weekend. I said unkind, so maybe you are sometimes unkind to yourself, you know? It says weekend and ask other cards. Okay, so universe wants us, maybe you need to have a weekend off. And let's ask again. It's too much, universe. Give us, it's very chaotic also. All the cards are flying everywhere. So you probably don't even know what to do because you're so overwhelmed. What's practical things? The spiral, oh, it went to the floor. Let's grab it. You got accept. Okay, so accepting your feelings, follow intuition. Yeah, very work on yourself type of content. And the last one is just be you. Oh, it's so nice. Exactly. Like this innocent, like a wise person, like or a child, you know, just be you. You don't need to do anything specific. like go on a walk, take a bath, just spend time with yourself, basically. It's very, very nice. I also want to give you a couple of charms just to finish the reading. You got this flower with the key, and you got the horse. I think the horses are very, very nice creatures. They're very, like, earthy, very free, but very authentic at the same time, very sensitive. So you are represented as a horse. And the flower and the key tells me that you already know the key, but as soon as you feel like you are blooming into the more positive you will know how to take care of yourself. Wow, it was such a wonderful, wonderful reading. Thank you for letting me read your cards today. I hope I see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. This is your reading about self-care, and let's see how we can help you out. The only pile who got 2 cards. So you have soul family. You also got your past supports your future, and you are epic. Your epic card for me represents your spirit guides coming down, looking at you and saying that they're here, you are epic, you're doing great, no matter what you think. So your self-care also probably already exists a little bit, even if you don't think so. You are doing some things that actually working for you. And we got the soul family card. So your reading now also wants you to think about who are the outside influences to you taking care of yourself and your balance. So for your group, the outside will be also very, very important. So what you surround yourself with, soul family, your people that surround you, and also your spiritual team if you have one. And I also hear environment is also important. So literally your house, your home, please take care of it. Look where you feel uncomfortable, even like making up your room and making sure you like the side the bed is, you like where everything stands, you maybe clear the space a little bit, you make sure everything is organized, and as the more comfortable you feel inside your own space, the better your body and mind will feel in it. So for this group, this is very important. So let's give you 3 tarot cards, and we also will see what other practical advice you can get and what else we can uncover. This one says, trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Okay, so we got supported and supports your future here. So we'll talk about it in a second. Let's also give you one Osho card. Thunderbolt. How interesting. Let's also give you 3 advice cards. Well, why is it 3? That was unusual. It means that I will get 3 because universe wanted me to. Okay, let's start with this card. So you got trust your path. If you knew you would be supportive, what would you do? And you also got Thunderbolt. So for me, I think this pile is obviously on a journey, because we also got your past supports your future. So this means that you, as we talked, you already on the journey to the better you, and this is probably you on the journey. This is you, this is your future better life, and you going there. So you maybe don't have sometimes, I think your self-care is not that bad, honestly. I don't know what you do, but it's not that bad. And I think sometimes you don't have enough trust in yourself. It's maybe not about self-care a little bit, but universe wants to talk about it. You just need to know that you're doing the right things, because the universe thinks you already know what to do. And because we got Thunderbolt, I feel like first of all, your crown chakra, and all of, yeah, I feel all of the chakras could be important in your journey. So maybe if you are into chakra healing and if into this topic, you can also use the power of all our centers to move you through your journey. And I also hear that for some of you, the Kundalini could be important. If you do Kundalini and if you're interested in it, look into it. It can also help you on your journey. And I think sometimes we tend to ask for some very, very clear signs, or like, universe, tell me I need to do this, tell me I need to do that, or we want to have immediate result. And your group is about consistency and about small things, small changes you do on a daily. It won't be that quick, you know. It's just small things you implement, and the energy will rise and kind of like support you on the way. Wow, it's very interesting energy. Let's look at your cards. Oh, so we also got the Tower in reverse. Okay. I can see some similarities here. Okay, let's move it like this. Let's got the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, so because we ask universe, what could you do? I think important message here is also, because we got soul family and trust your path, I feel like, and Hierophant in reverse, I feel like um you need to find your own journey to everything in life, in self-care, in feeling comfortable in your life. Because I think for this group, the usual traditional ways of living, it, take it as it resonates for a particular life or situations or anything in your life you think when I say that, you're in your life, you can't be traditional, you know. You are someone who will thrive when when you find your own journey, your own path, and trust it, that doesn't matter how weird it is, how unconventional it is, this is what you do. And also make sure you eliminate conflict in your life and have as less of the drama as possible. And if some people in life give you drama, universe suggests try to get rid of them and try to stick with your soul family, um, because the negativity won't serve you on your path. And because we got Tower in reverse, and this is basically the same tower, the people are falling this way, and on this card they are kind of flying up because it's Tower in reverse. So it's saying that you can take your path will be maybe very rough, but through this transformation that you're going through, and through this path, you will find yourself way more comfortable at the end, because you will know yourself way more, and your future self will definitely feel way more comfortable in your life. I'm not sure what it means. It depends on your situation. Take it as it resonates. So let's see what messages you got. You got, my power is loving. I accept my power, and my self-love blooms with the energy of its support. I allow that it's safe for me to express my power every day. So for some of you in this pile, if you are intuitive and you have literally some kind of powers or supernatural things that follow you, that you feel like are brewing inside you, that you have some kind of a gift, please accept it in yourself, and then the things will get much easier as soon as you accept them. For those of you who are not resonating with it, I think as soon as you are in your power with your own life, you take your own path, you take responsibility that you are weird and this is your path, and you are feeling powerful, that you will follow it and you will come to your destination, everything will change. The second one is inner stability. When life becomes uncertain, I ensure that I love myself even more. That foundation of self-care sees me through the ups and downs of this amazing journey called life. So when times are rough, honestly, just look inside you and try to surround yourself with more positivity. And then it will make you more stable on the way. I love grounding. I love growing older. I love every stage of life. Growing older is an opportunity to deepen my love for myself, to share my wisdom, to trust myself, and to learn. I love the age I am. So, for those of you who are concerned that the time is running out, or they need more time, or they already at the particular age and they feel like they didn't do enough, you know how sometimes people say, oh, I'm already like 30 and I'm not married, or I don't have this job, I'm not achieved this or that other people do. You have your own path, your own divine timing, and don't stress out about it. The universe will literally take care of you. So let's see what practical things you need to do if you need to do something like technical things to create your self-care. Okay, so we have risk. Okay, so maybe taking a risk here and there to be authentic to taking your path. It says ritual. So for those of you who are spiritual, doing rituals will very much benefit you. You also got travel and freedom. So take it as it resonates. Let me give you one more card because we have this space on the right that I want to fill. Morning routine. Okay, so remember in the beginning we were talking about feeling, make sure your room is okay, make sure everything is comfortable around you. So making sure also that you have some kind of routine for the morning that charges you and prepares you for the path of the day may be very beneficial for you. So let me give you a couple of charms, and this will be the end of your reading. So you have an elephant and you have this hammer. So honestly, that's how I see it. If you need to be in your own power, basically. So we got the same message. And the elephant is very wise, very very self-sufficient creature. It's very calm, but at the same time very persistent and knows where it's going, where it's need to be. Like very like this energy is very calm, grounding, but at the same time very sure. So I think if you get more into this energy, this will benefit you a lot. Wow, such a wonderful reading. Thank you, pile number 3, for joining me today and letting me read your cards. It was wonderful reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I see you in the next one. Bye.